And Walter, as Lisette mentioned, Hurricane Matthew continues to make its way up the coast of Florida this morning. CBS 4's Cary is joining us live in Melbourne. And Cary, let us know, what are the conditions there right now?
Yeah, pretty much the same as we've seen throughout the morning. In fact, the National Weather Service in Melbourne just put out a tweet that they had a wind gust about 20 miles north of where we're standing in Brevard County of 102 miles per hour. Now, we have not seen winds here in Melbourne, right along the intercoastal, of that degree, but it certainly gives you an idea of what these winds are like that are out here. We spoke with a couple of the people who work at the assisted living facility, which has been kind enough to give us some protection from the storm. They have a huge awning here where we're able to get some cover from the storm. They told us that really it was quite uneventful for them, quite peaceful inside. They kept their power on, except for when they went into a stairwell. They said at that point they could hear that whistling noise of the wind, the howling. They described it as almost being eerie. And they said at some point some of the windows were rattling back and forth from these very strong winds that they were dealing with. Now, they were fortunate and have kept their power on. Also, the main hospital here in Melbourne, I talked to them a little while ago, they still have power. But more than 100,000 customers here in Brevard County, that's more than a third of the county, is without power. So just a major concern for those folks who are listening to these winds, dealing with the rain, and also struggling without power. Emergency management officials tell us that rescue crews are not able to go out on the roads just yet because the winds are still at a peak condition that they don't feel comfortable. So it'll be some time before they can get out and assess if there is indeed any damage here. Live in Melbourne, Cary, CBS 4 this morning.